Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your September love reading. Cards are shuffled. Let's get into it. Someone owes you an apology. Seeing someone owes you an apology. Overall energy for the reading is the Judgment card in reversed. So no final decision being made in September. In the recent past, you have the Page of Cups, the Tower card reversed, and the Ten of Wands reversed. So someone wants to offer you an apology. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I have Aries, Scorpio and Aries. And they feel like they avoided a disaster with you, or you them, and someone is releasing this. So that's good. I mean, you had a fallout, but someone is letting go of that. Maybe to come forward and make an apology with you. Yeah, they're planning. They're planning to offer you, it looks to me, like marriage. Or you could be dealing with a Libra. But in the current energies, you have the Ten of Swords reversed, the Judgment card reversed, and the Seven of Wands. So it looks to me like you're heavily guarded right now. Possibly because of, some not so nice things that happened in the recent past. But I don't see this being over. You or them is resisting the ending of this. And that ending is not being finalized in September. Let's get a card on that. Yeah, there's been a breakup. This is a breakup. Some of you could have been married to this person. That's for a small, select few. But it looks like in September, there's someone wants to apologize, but they know that you're heavily on the defense, and that might be why they're a little shy to be coming forward. In the near future, there's no offer being made. I'm strongly getting you are married to this person. The Emperor reversed. This is a card of a husband. And when he's in reverse, he's not acting like one. Manipulative, angry, cold, detached, cruel. But I see in September, I see you healing from heartache. I see you healing from the breakup with this person. I don't see a reconciliation in September. Why is he angry? He wants to offer you love. And you might be keeping him at arm's length right now because he hurt you. That's understandable, Taurus. Let's see advice. Let's get some advice for Taurus. Yeah. I see communication between the two of you, and it looks like another argument. My suggestion to you would be to address whatever toxic behavior was going on. Straightforward. Set a boundary with this person. It looks like you need to set boundaries with this person. Yeah, they have inner work to do that they haven't done. They're not taking action on, and it doesn't look like in September they're going to admit that they need to work on something that they're doing that's toxic. And so no action is going to be taken on that. And it's, you're releasing the stress of that. You're burnt out, Taurus. This person's behavior is burning you out and leaving your emotional tank on empty. And so I wouldn't, I would talk to this person, but set boundaries, strictly just to set boundaries for September, and stick to those boundaries. This person needs to know their behavior is unacceptable. Let's do all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, they're non-committal and they're not going to change. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they want to marry you and they're tired of holding back about that. They want to commit to you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they feel left out in the cold, but they want success with you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're very stressed about your living situation or their living situation. They're losing sleep at night over it. If you're dealing with a Leo, they're stalling and holding back. If you're dealing with a Virgo, there's no new beginning in love or any action being taken. If you're dealing with a Libra, there's no final decision being made on the breakup. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're planning, but they're manipulatively planning. Not good energy. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they want to charm and romance you, but it's not honest, it's deceitful. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they want to offer you commitment, and they want a commitment from you or you them, and they're very angry about that not taking place in September. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they want to take you out, you make them happy. They want to take you out for a drink. I'm strongly getting that. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they want to move to calmer waters for you, and they're going to take action on that in September. So let's end the reading with a message from your loved one in heaven. What does your loved one in heaven want to say to you, Taurus? I send you loving signs through nature. Look at that pretty butterfly. What else? Tears cleanse the soul. Yeah. Crying is healing. Let it out, Taurus. It's time to cry. Last card. I am surrounded by loving animals. Oh, I love this card. Maybe they letting you know that they're reconnected with a pet that you've lost. They're with that pet. That's beautiful. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If you like this reading, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Taurus.